Hi everyone, I'm going to attempt to make cashew butter, something that I've never done before, but I'm going to attempt it. I'm going to bring this over here. Hi Erling. As you can see, I started mixing it. I wanted to get it started mixing to see how it would work. I just got back from the store, so I've got my good clothes on. Hi. And I've got a shirt that I wear to church and everything. Welcome to everybody coming in. As you can see, it started mixing. Now I watched Mama Rose's YouTube video, and I see how she did it. Hi, good to see you. So I'm going to do it the way she did it, although I'm going to use a little more cashews, and I'm going to use a little bit more coconut oil. So as she got it going, she did put coconut oil in. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So as you can see, it's already started to mix, and I'm going to go a little bit more, and then I'm going to try to add the coconut oil. Hi, welcome to everybody coming in. Share this Periscope if you choose to. See, it likes to get up on the sides. That's what the almond butter does. Gets up on the sides. I don't have a spatula, so I got a honking big tablespoon that I like to use to help get them down. It really works. It works very well. And I think now that it's a fine powder, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the coconut oil in it. And I've already, I think I'm going to measure out a tablespoon because I've got a little bit more than what she had, so I'm going to do a tablespoon of coconut butter. I hope that's not too much. It shouldn't be, but you know, I like to have a good flavor into it. So as you can see, I'm measuring it. It just needs a little bit of moisture to get it going. It mixes a lot better that way. Okay. Yes, cashew nuts. I just bought some. These are all raw. They're raw cashew nuts. Okay, I got to put my lid back on. It won't work without the lid on. Okay. It's not one. The lid's not going to go. There it goes. There it goes. All right, now I'm going to mix it. It's starting to mix right now. Go in there and take a little bit more down from the sides. It's going to do that. You have to keep getting it down off the sides. You got to kind of get it mixed in. That's how it is with the almond butter too, because it doesn't mix in completely at first. Hi, welcome. I'm trying to make some cashew butter. This is something I've never made before. It'd be a lot cheaper than what you buy in the store. I went to the store today where I had the cashew butter from before, and it's $6 a pound. Well, the cashews are more than that a pound, but by the time I get done making my almond butter, it's a lot cheaper. So I'm going to try it again. Hi. Welcome from Stockholm. I may have to do this a few times to get it mixed in here. But it's starting to go, but it's just a little bit of trial and error trying to get it down. I could have probably added a little bit more coconut oil, probably. Maybe I should add a little bit more, and it probably would be enough. I put a tablespoon in there, and I figured that would be plenty. But let me get these down in here. And as you can see, it's starting to do a little bit of something. So I hope this isn't a long process, but bear with me if it is. Go. I think what I might do is I might add a little bit more, get this down from the sides and add a little bit more coconut oil in it. And I think it might work better. I think I probably should have put more in to begin with, but I didn't know. Yeah, I'm going to have to add enough liquid because I've got more. There we go. That should be plenty. It's 2 tablespoons. It should be plenty. We'll see how it goes. And I apologize for this going like this, but oh, you have made that. Oh, I don't feel too bad yet. Otherwise, I'd have to scrape it off the side. You have the same issue when you're making hummus. Well, I don't feel so bad then because it has a tendency, they don't want to go around, they want to stick on the sides. I don't want this to be a long drawn out process, but it is starting to go. But it just is a little bit of trial and error trying to get it to go. And I wanted to show you from start to finish how I was making it. This is I want you to bear with me since it's the first time I'm making it. You know, I'm learning along with everybody else. You know, and I'm just doing what Mama Rosa's got a different one than I have, so it probably would have mixed up better in hers than it is mine. But mine, it will work because I can make almond butter in it, so I know this will work. Let me try it again. It's starting to go now. Now it's starting to go. It's going a little bit. It's starting to go a little bit better, so I know it's getting close. It's getting close to where it wants to mix it all up. And it's real hard to do this. You know, it's a little bit of trial and error, like I said, because I've never done cashew butter before, but I wanted to make it myself. And like I said, I apologize if this is going to be a boring Periscope for you, and I can understand if you don't want to stay and watch it. I wouldn't I wouldn't watch my own self doing this, let alone anybody else. I tell you, it's a lot of trial and error. I got to keep starting and stopping. That's what you have to do for the almond butter too. Just keep starting and stopping. Maybe I'm not getting it mixed down in there enough. I'm going to take this big spoon and get down there. I don't have a spatula. I should have bought me one today, but I thought, well, I got this big spoon and I'll just use it. And it works to a certain extent. It's getting it mixed up pretty well. But I got the blades I have to go around too, so. I added about 2 tablespoons of oil, but it's a long process, and it's coming slow, but it is coming. I don't want to put too much more in there. I put 2 tablespoons in as it is. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and I don't want to add any more, so I don't know if I should add any salt to it or not. I might later, but I'm going to try to. It starts and then it stops. It's going. Just doesn't seem to want to mix it like it should after. I don't know if I should put more oil in it. What is cashew butter? It's made out of cashews. That's what cashew butter is. It's made out of raw cashews. It's not a powder. Well, I don't have a pulse on here, but if I shake it, I'll shake it right off the thing. So I can't really shake it too much because I'll end up doing it is I'll end up turning it off, because I did that one day and accidentally shut it off because it came loose. Because all it does is this has to turn and it'll come right loose off the base, and then it won't run unless it's tight on there. So I apologize. You know, I may have to add a little bit more coconut, although I hate to try that. I hate to do it, but I'm going to try it one more time. Okay, take it off the base. All right, you're probably right. You're probably right, that would work, but I don't have a pulse on my machine, but it's just a blend in that. Now I'll try it this way. You know, I never thought of that. Whoever said that, thank you for giving me that I don't have a pulse. All I have is a crush and a blend and dough, which is all that dough is for my dough thing I've got. I may just add a little bit more coconut oil to it, I think. I put some in there, but it's like I didn't put enough. I'll just add a little bit more, because coconut oil doesn't hurt anyway. There. And I'm not going to measure it out, so we'll see. Maybe this will work better, because we'll see. Now it's going. to get real creamy. Yay! Yay! God! I want to get it real creamy, so I'm going to let it run a little bit. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. I have a total different blender than somebody else does, so. Oh, thank you. I'm making cashew butter, Mama Rosa, cashew butter. But I like mine nice and creamy. It does. Oh, I do too. I think it's almost, it's getting there. It's not real creamy yet, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir it a little bit. Try to get a little more in here, because I know Mama Rosa, she doesn't like hers real creamy, but I do. I add a little bit more coconut oil to mine than you did, Mama Rosa, because mine just wouldn't mix in. So I just started slow and had to put more in than you did. Because I started with 2 cups of cashews, and these are raw cashews that I just bought today. So now, as you can see, it's starting to mix, but I need to get it. I want to get it creamy, so it's going to take a little bit. And it's coming. Oh, yeah, I like. Oh, you like this creamy? Okay. It does take a little time. Oh, that person's nasty. That person's nasty. It's kind of going to go on real good. It's going around. It just takes a little time to get it the way I need it to get it. So I'm going to keep working at it. I think I'll take it off and I'll shake it a little bit and see if I can get it all put together. And then I will try and do it one more time. It's getting there. It's not as creamy as I'd like it to be, though. I like it creamy. I did watch your video this morning, Mama Rose, and that's how I got the idea how to make cashew butter, since I've never made it before. Although you used a lot less cashews, you used a lot less coconut oil. I used more than that because I had two cups of cashews, because I like to make a lot of cashew butter. Oh, welcome. Oh, it's all good. Thank you, Mama Rosa. We all have our own taste, you know. You can see it's going around. There it goes. It's going now. That's funny, though, Mama Rosa. That's funny. I just love that spell check. I'm sorry, my dog is barking at my laughing. She thinks I laugh funny, so she barks back at me. I'm probably going to get it about as consistency as I'm going to get it. Shut this off. Out. And I've got another jar that I bought today. Let's take this off. Oh, thank you. I'm just going to keep going. That's why I'm going to keep going. I've never done this before, but I was willing to give it a try and see what I could do with it. I missed it. I missed his scope this morning. I really did. I missed it. I'm sorry about it. I missed it. I really did. It looks very good. It may not be as creamy as I'd like to have it, but I think it's okay. I think it looks just like Mama Rosa's did. It looks pretty good. I'm going to be making some more almond butter again one of these days, but I want to get done when I've got just a little bit left. And cashews aren't a nut. Well, then what are they? Huh? I didn't know that. If they're not a nut, what are they? Because I've always thought they were a nut. A seed? I don't know. You know, I'd have to do a research on that one. I'd have to do some research because I've never heard that it was not a nut. I didn't know that. Sorry if it looks like I'm making a mess. I'll have to get me another. Oh, I gotta put this in here. Get this into the. This is just the right size jar too. That's why I use 2 cups because it fills the jar right up, and it gives me plenty of cashew butter. I told Earlene this morning when I was talking to her that I was going to make some cashew butter today, by hook or by crook. Well, I made it. It may not be perfect, but I made it. I mean, it's how I like it, you know. Each of us like it our own way, you know. And chicken cashew? Sorry about that. Somebody called and I just deleted it. It was a spam call anyway. I hate that when they take you off the Periscope. I didn't accept it. I just deleted it. I hate that. Yeah, I know. Tomatoes are fruit, but we call it a vegetable. Almonds aren't a nut either? Oh my. I didn't know that. They're a kernel? Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. You know, we call them nuts. You know. You're coming over with some seeded crackers, River? Yeah, you can help me eat the cashew butter then, huh? As you can see, it's maybe not packed in the jar, but there's it is. There's the finished product. Oh, you're doing research? Oh, okay. Welcome to Periscope for the very first time. So there you are, coming over for a sandwich. Oh, okay, Alexis. Oh, yes, it is. I bought some at the store this morning, or just a little bit ago, and I'm making you hungry, Mama Rosa. I'm sorry. Well, I haven't eaten my lunch yet, but I was determined I was going to do this Periscope, and I was not going. I was going to do this first before I ate because I'm not going to eat anything later anyway. But you know, yeah, I make myself hungry doing this too. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, I'm so glad that I can live healthy like this. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and now that I've started making things, I just want to continue to do it. And we can all learn from each other. You know, I learned from Stacy, and now I'm learning from Mama Rosa, watching her videos this morning. And oh, thank you so much. I'm trying awful hard. I'm not as good as Stacy, or I'm not as good as Mama Rosa, because this is my first time of doing this. But you know, it suits me. It's whatever's good for me, because not everybody likes it the same way. And yes, it is. It's a lot of fun. You know, oh yes, I did. That salad video was very good. Yeah, I know you're trying to charge your phone up and you couldn't. Yes, it looked delicious. It made me hungry looking at it. Oh yes, that's right. Everybody does it to suit themselves. I figure as long as I can put it on some toast. My dogs even like it. You know, I gave it a little bit this morning and they even like it. So, you know, in fact, my dog, if I give her a little piece of bread with it on there, she'll lick it off and the bread will be left alone. So she'd rather have that without the bread. But oh, thank you. You'll work for food. That's it, exactly right, Mama Rosa. You're exactly right. It's better than eating meat. And all the people, I was at their grocery store, and the things that people were putting in their grocery cart, and I just shook my head and I thought, my goodness. They don't realize that they're killing themselves with the way they're eating. They're eating all the wrong foods. Just terrible eating all the wrong foods. You know, they're putting pretzels and potato chips and... Hi, White Line. Good to see you. I just finished up my cashew butter, and here's what it looks like in the jar. It's not packed in the jar perfect, but it's in the jar nonetheless. Oh, you got to... Oh, wonderful, Mama Rosa. How did that go? Yeah, you have to. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. You know what we have to do? Tell them the health message. Yeah, we got to give them a testimony. Well, I told this woman that was buying some almond butter and cashew butter, I told her, I says, well, you can make your own cheaper than you can buy it. She says, you can? I said, yes. I told her I made it. She said, well, that's interesting, so maybe she'll try to make it herself. I says, just buy yourself some almonds and cashews and make it yourself. Hi, Jamal. Good to see you. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you the other day. I was so busy doing what I was doing, and I didn't see you come in until I watched the replay, and I feel really bad that I didn't say hi to you. But here is my cashew butter that I just made. It was a little bit of trial and error because I've never made it before, but I just bought this jar so I could put it in there, and it's very good to put it on toast in the morning and things like that. It's something we all need to do. I mean, when you see the store prices and how expensive they are, now granted, the cashews were about 8 something a pound, the raw cashews, which is quite high, but when you think about it, you get a pound of cashews. That's a lot of cashews. I bought more than that, of course. I took a plastic bag that you get in the store and I just put them in there, and I just, you know, I didn't fill it up, but I put quite a few in there. So I'll be making a lot of cashew milk, cashew butter, because I thank Erlene for, oh, thank you, Poppy, good. Yes, they do. They keep going up, and I hate that. And when I see the prices going, oh, greetings to you, Jamal. Here's my cashew butter I just finished. It was a little bit of trial and error, but I got it made, you know. And like I said, when I see the prices of these things at the store, I mean, the cashew butter and almond butter that you grind it yourself there at the store, hi Ace, good to see you. It's $6 a pound just to grind it. Well, my goodness, I mean, I pay $8 and something a pound for the cashews, but you can do a lot with those cashews, you know. And I use 2 cups. I use 2 cups of cashews. Now, when I make the cashew milk, I'll only use 1 cup because that's plenty of milk. It makes quite a bit of milk. And you like the, oh, yeah, I like the, but I've never tried the cashew milk, and I'm going to be trying, but I couldn't do the cashew milk today because the cashews have to be soaked like the almonds do. And I basically got the recipe from Erlene, and I'm going to make the cashew milk when I can. And I do this because I want to be healthy. And I think all of us could make our own stuff. You see what the prices are in the store? You know, I don't know what they are per kilo. I go by pounds since I'm in the United States, but they were, I don't know, I think they were 8 something a pound. But there were even some more nuts that were even more expensive than that yet. You know, they were really $13, $14 a pound. Oh my goodness, it's terrible. Well, that's what I'm going to start doing, is making cashew milk. Now I've got plenty of cashews. I put the rest of them in the refrigerator. I'm going to start making cashew milk. I've got plenty of almonds now and cashews for a while, but I'll be making almond butter and almond milk and cashew butter and cashew milk. It's all good for me. You get 2-pound bag for 20 bucks. Wow, that seems awful high, but then maybe again it's not. You know, it depends, I suppose, on where you buy them at. But like you said, the prices are going up. But you know, I went to the bulk where they have the raw, and I can just put out what I want, you know, raise the lever and let it go in the bag how much I want, and stop it when I want, you know. But you know, just for me, I don't need that much. But I bought plenty so I could make some make cashew milk, and then I can make some more cashew butter when this is gone. See, like I said, this jar is just ideal. This is a ball jar, and I like the lid because it's very airtight. It's got a seal in there. Nothing can get under it. And that's why, and the same thing, the almond butter's in that too. But now that I've started doing this, I just want to continue on because it's a lot of fun doing it, because I'm healthy at the same time, and I'm kind of trying to inspire other people to do what I'm doing. You know, we can all do this and make our own food, because there's going to come a day we wish he had. Oh, thank you so much, Mama Rose. You know, and I enjoy your YouTube videos too. I really was really engrossed in that cashew butter one this morning. I was watching it, and of course you've got a different blender than I have, so it made it up a little faster than mine. But mine works fine because almond butter can be made in it and everything. No, I don't think so. I just have a hard time getting rid of this sniffing on my nose. Yeah, they are, and they taste so good too. Of course, you know, when you buy them at the store, you normally, if you're going to eat them by the handfuls, usually have salt and stuff on them. But raw cashews, you try them, they're bland, but that's the only way you can use it for this, you know. Oh, well, I know it might look gross to some people, but this looks good to me. As you could tell, this is what I got left of my almond butter. See the difference in the colors? The colors are so much different. One's lighter than the other. That's just the way, that's the type of product we're using. You're going to try and make cashew milk too? Well, somebody says they're very bad for me. Well, I don't want to, no, I'm sorry, I don't take Benadryl. And this person in here that's coming and saying they're bad for you, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm not taking Benadryl. Benadryl is a drug, and I'm not going to take no drugs. I'm not on drugs. I'm a health reformer. That's what I thought. They're good for it. And this person's coming in here, they're trying to discourage anybody from eating cashews. They're trying to say that they're not good for you and they don't want people to eat them. Well, I'm not going to listen to that stuff because I know better than that. Anything like that's good for us. Nuts and grains. God gave us the nuts and grains in the Garden of Eden. That's what we're supposed to be eating. But yet a lot of people eat the wrong stuff. Oh, yes, I wear this to church. This is a top and I've got a long gray skirt on. And I was about the only one at the store that had a long skirt on. That's right. It's what God gave us. Thank you for the super hearts. That God wouldn't have given them to us if they were bad for us. Because He's not going to do that. That person's got to go. That's terrible. He's got to go. That person's been oozing for a bruising anyway. I could see the comments the person was putting up there, just waiting for him to put up there something I could get rid of him. Yeah, I don't know. It's the person I just blocked. The person I just blocked said it. I just blocked that person because they were very disrespectful. Yeah. People are rude and it's not nice. But I gave that person an exit out of here. If they didn't want to exit themselves out, I exited them out for good. You know, you have to do that to keep the peace in here. You know, don't argue with them. You just get rid of them. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think so, Jamal. You know, I tell you, I swear, Jamal, you're right. I get more scoffers and more people in here that are rude than anybody I know. But you know, I've learned how to deal with them. I just escort them out of the scope, and if it's a prophecy scope and they're mean, I don't try to get rid of them right away. I tell them, well, you need to stay in here and hear this, because it's people like you that need to hear the truth. You know, they may stay for a while, but then they'll leave. You know, it's when they real derogatory and start calling me names. You know, like bitch, like somebody did the other day. They called me a bitch and everything else, and I don't know what possessed that person to say that, because I hadn't done anything wrong. But you know, oh, I missed that one. I'll have to catch that. If that person makes another comment like that person just about or Bernie Sanders, that person needs to be reported. I'll block that person as soon as they come back up, because I'm not going to tolerate that kind of stuff. You know, I'm not playing. When people come in here and they want to be rude and mean, I'm not playing. And I'm going to let you right around. Anybody else comes in here and you make rude comments, I'm exiting you out of here. I have no time for people like this. This is for people that are willing to learn and to respect me. Yes, I did. Here it is. Here's in the jar. Right there. Oh, Special K? You called me Special K, and Richard calls me Mama K. So I guess Special Mama K, I guess. I like that one. That is so funny. I like that one. People can call me Special K now. That's cool. Named after a cereal. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Like I said, Richard calls me Mama K. Every time I say hi to him, he says, "Hi, Mama K." You know, that's stuck. And I like that. I like both of them. I like both of them a lot. Yeah, it is. It is. It's really good. Oh, people are coming up with stuff that I would never think of coming up with. But you know, oh, you need a blender? Well, I've got the Ninja. This is the canister. This is the biggest can. That's the only canister they have. Although I do have a canister that I will show you that you can make dough in it. Now I haven't done it yet, but you can make cake mixes and cookies and batter in it. And this is the dough one. It has a special blade. This is what come with it. And I haven't used it yet. And it also has these smaller containers, single serve. But I tried to make almond butter in one of these. No go. It won't work. A smoothie will be fine, but not almond butter, because it won't work. But those are for yeah, Ninja Special K. Yeah, it is cool. It comes with several different things, and like I said, I will show you the. And this is what the machine looks like. This is, see, it's got down here is pulse. I can pulse only for the single serve. I can't pulse for the big bat. The reason I use that this bigger one is because I can do more with it. And like I said, I can use that smaller one for smoothies and stuff like that. But when it comes to making, you know, almond butter and cashew butter, I can't do it. Well, I love you too. I like Mom. Oh, thank you so much. When is my birthday? January 22nd. So I'll be 70 in January 22nd. Oh, well, oh, welcome from France. Welcome. Good to see you. I get them here from all over. Welcome. Good to. I'm welcome to anybody that comes in here, as long as you're nice and you're not derogatory. Oh, well, I think it's time for you to go. To me, I didn't think that was very nice. Oh, thank you. But you have people coming in here saying I look terrible. Well, that's their business. Hi, welcome, welcome. I made my almond butter, or that's my water. This is my cashew butter. Sorry for lifting up my glass of water, but this is the cashew butter I just finished. If anybody was interested in seeing what it looks like, and you can see it fill it all the way up. Oh, I do. It is a grain. Now, I made a smoothie. You could go into my playlist, and it's on YouTube as well. But you can go into my oh, you know, that's what people keep telling me. But I don't perceive myself the way you do. I can't tell that I've lost weight, but yet you people have said I have. You know, I look the same old me that I have. But, you know, I'm glad that it is looking better, because I know I'm doing something right that way. Oh, thank you, thank you. You know, and I can't help the way my features, as far as my facial features. This is what God gave me. And if people don't like to look at me, they don't have to look at me. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ace. Yes, you know, I've started doing this, and I continue to do it. Oh, thank you, thank you. I think my clothes are getting loose on me, too. Yeah, I'm plant-based now. I don't eat any meat or anything like that. And I'm glad of that. You know, it's better for you. The people, you see them in the grocery store, they got their carts loaded with meat and all that stuff. And, yes and no, somewhat. I mean, I do get, let's put it this way. I do get hurt easily. My feelings get hurt very easily. You know, especially if somebody says something that's very hurtful to me, I will get very upset. But other than that, I try to take it all in stride. Now, especially when I come here on Periscope, I need to take it all in stride, because people like Jamal and stuff, he gets ridiculed too, but you have to let it roll off your back, because you're going to get those kind of people. They're going to be mean people. We have to accept that. We just have to go on, you know, take care of them any way we can, and just do what we have to. If they're willing to listen, that's fine. I leave them in the Periscope. If they're not, oh, thank you, good. If you saw, did you see here it is. There's the cashew butter. But if they're not willing to be kind, and they want to be ridiculing other people or me, that's right. You're exactly right. They're not happy people. They are miserable. So therefore, they want everybody else to be miserable too. You know, and that's a shame, that they really want to make everybody else miserable. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. What I am so happy that I'm getting a lot of followers now, but I've got a lot more blocks sometimes than I have followers. You know, but I'm not unblocking them, because a lot of them are real perverted, and I won't unblock any perverted ones. It's terrible to get those kind in here. Yeah. The Lord loves us for who we are. He loves me for me. And if anybody's going to say anything bad about me, all I have to tell them is, well, the Lord loves me the way I am. You know, if you don't like me, you don't have to look at me. Okay. You have a good day, too. Take care. Thank you for coming in, and bye-bye. That's what I tell people. I'm here to show myself on Periscope. And I do it so I can be hands-free, so I can make stuff from start to finish. If people don't like to look at me, they don't have to look at me, and they can just leave. That's what I tell them. Hit the X at the top and leave, and don't come back. You know, or I'll escort you out, and you'll never come back, because I'll block you. You know, that's the way we have to handle the people. You know, I mean, I dealt with one yesterday on my Periscope, that I finally, when I watched the replay, I had to block that person because it was something that that person had said that I missed during the live broadcast. And it was the same person that had come into Forerunners, and I was going back and forth with him about the Bible and stuff. And he comes into my food scope, no less, and starts talking about things that didn't pertain to the scope, but then starts saying things that, you know, about the 10 Commandments, because he doesn't accept the 10 Commandments and things like that. Well, I finally had to block him. I don't think he probably doesn't realize he's blocked. Well, he probably does now, but he didn't then. But he won't be allowed to come in my Periscope anymore. That's right, they are. They you know, like you said, they are very miserable people, and they want other people to be miserable too. They're not happy in life. So if they can make other people miserable, and you know where that's coming from, we know that's coming from the devil, because the devil wants to make everybody miserable. And if he can make as many people miserable as he can, he's happy to do it. Yeah, that's right. They're bored and immature. I think a lot of the people I get in here. Hi, Tanya Marie. Here is my butter, my cashew butter. I finished it before you got in, but you can always watch the replay. Yes, Jesus is the way. Oh, thank you. That's what everybody keeps telling me, that I'm looking good. You know, like I said, I don't perceive myself that way. I look at myself in the mirror and the same old me. Oh, yeah, that's true. No God in them. And you know, when they come in here and they say the things they do, we know it's the devil behind it. It's Satan. He's miserable. He wants them miserable. So and then they try to make everybody else miserable too. Oh, thank you so much, Teresa. Thank you. That's true. They do. Yeah. No, that's right. No, that's right. That's you know, there's no Christianity in them. There's no Christ in them. Exactly. You're right. If they're miserable, they want me to be miserable too. They want you to be miserable. But I refuse to be miserable. You know, life is too short to be miserable. Oh, thank you so much for saying that. I love you for saying that. You know, but you know, I know someday that I'm going to be censored for saying the things I say. You know, and I got to thinking yesterday. You know something? If Periscope goes and cuts my Periscopes out, goes and trims them up, that is not going to deter me from coming in here and giving the message. I'm going to continue to do it anyway. They can continue to cut them out, and I'm still going to continue to give the message, because it's getting across to somebody. It's not. Some of it may be gone, but the best part of it is there. Now, Stephanie was saying that they're cutting up the scopes, and I don't know why they're doing that, but I haven't noticed mine being cut off yet. But yes, follower of Christ, exactly. And we're not what you call vegans. We are health reformers. That's what Chris says. We're all health reformers. We're not vegans, because that's a broad statement to call us vegans. We're health reformers. I'm a dress reformer, as well as learning to eat properly. Yeah, I know that's what you said, Stephanie. I haven't watched my prophecy scope from yesterday, but somebody was saying that it was cut up. But I'll have to go watch it to find out. I know my food scopes aren't, because I can come in here and get my food scopes in there just fine. But I suppose the rest of them are being cut up. I don't know why they want to do that, but we know someday we're going to be censored. We can't even talk at all. So, oh, you need to learn more about dress reform? Yeah, well, Chris has done, the Forerunner's done one on dress reform. I think he's done 2 or 3 of them on dress reform. I don't know if they're still on his profile or not, but you can look at them. But they're quite interesting. Well, best thing you can do is not eat it. You shouldn't be eating chocolate. I can tell you, I was a chocoholic at one time too, but when Chris came in and he told us what chocolate is all about and what's in the chocolate, I stopped eating it. Believe me, I might be tempted a few times to buy it, but I don't, because it's not good for you. Yeah, carob. If you can get carob, try that. Because I haven't been able to find carob yet. I have to go to like Trader Joe's probably and Whole Foods to get some carob, because I haven't found it at any of the stores I go to. But that would be better for you. Actual chocolate, like milk chocolate and that dark chocolate, are not good for you. I mean, they have bugs in it. I guess they have roaches and stuff in the chocolate, and it's not very good for you at all. So and I used to eat a lot myself. This guy's got to go. I used to eat a lot of chocolate myself, but I realized after watching, yeah, you're probably right. I can imagine it's got all that kind of stuff in it, stuff that you wouldn't want to put in your body. You know, it might look good on the outside, but it's not going to feel good it's not going to feel good going down. It's not going to make you very healthy. You know, all the weight that I put on over these years, it's all because I was eating wrong. I was eating stuff that I wasn't supposed to be eating, chocolate and things like that. And now that I've learned how to make my own milk, now I'm making my own butter, I make my own ice cream, I do a lot better, and that's where the weight's coming from. I'm well, and here is my cashew butter. That's I used two cups of cashews when I started it, and I like watching YouTube videos to get a little bit of insight as to to get insight on how to make things. Oh no, you shouldn't be doing that either, right? Well, it's supposed to last a while. I have to put it in the refrigerator, but it's supposed to last a while. And with me eating it every day, it's not going to last very long at all. But because I spread it all over my bread and everything. But you can see it's not a real big jar. But it's just, that's why I use 2 cups, because it's just enough to fill this jar up. Now, I don't know what size jar it is, because I just got it at Walmart. But it's a good jar. It's got a lid that's on it that is locked tight. The lid does not come off. This is a seal under here, so it seals it nice and tight. It's airtight, so it'll keep it. I've got some almonds I bought the other day in one of these jars, only a bigger jar, and it's an airtight jar. I've got it stored in that airtight jar, so nothing should happen to it. The oil shouldn't leak out, I wouldn't think. But anyway, we need to start being better. Start doing what we can to live healthy. That's why I'm doing these scopes, because I'm hoping that I can encourage other people to come in and do the same thing. Oh, you're on a 7-day? Good. Keep going, because you'll find once you've been without meat, you'll never want it again. Okay. You take care and have a good day, and thanks for coming in. Bye-bye. But, you know, we all have to start living better and eating better. No, not yet. It doesn't start here until September, until after Labor Day. Because I live in Oregon, and school starts late here because they don't get out until June. They don't get out until the middle of June here, so it doesn't start until after Labor Day. So I know it's my daughter's kids will be starting school in another couple weeks. About the 16th of August they'll be starting school, so this is coming up pretty quick. So it's pretty fast, so it's hard to believe that everything's going so fast. But I'm getting a little warm, and I have to get my lunch on because I haven't eaten it yet. So I think I'll draw this Periscope to a close. But I want to thank you all for coming. Yes, it sure did. But I want to thank you all for coming in and supporting me on this and being here for me while I do these Periscopes, because without you, it would not be possible to do these, and it wouldn't be possible for me to stay in here as long as I am and do these all the time. So I thank you for coming in, supporting me, and I hope you have a blessed day or night wherever you might be. Take care, and bye-bye.